Brothers and sisters, this is quite amazing. Look, আমরা যারা চাই না আমরা পরিবর্তন হতাম সমাজে, we always saying আমরা সমাজ নষ্ট হয়ে যায়, fruta নষ্ট হয়ে যায়, we don't put time. We can learn this something from these two, like they are professional, তারা কাম করে full time, and then they put their time. They don't have a break, they do the WhatsApp and everything. আপনারা যদি চাই না আপনারা to involve with that, if you want to see a change in your community, that's the place to start with, I think. Or যদি আপনার football ball enough and you come to cricket, or if you like swimming, I think you guys had a swimming lesson as well, it'd be great. আপনার বা centrally আইতে হবে আপনারা every Saturday at 3 o'clock in Stepney Green Park. Khaled bhai, I know you guys doing lots of other projects as well, because if you describe the kids you hanging around, the kids who come to your FC, how would you describe them? Because at the moment, like we're suffering from extremism, and we're suffering from people are going away abroad, and it's very dangerous. And the policies are coming actually for us, not for anybody else. Mostly we're going to get affected. Would you give a hope to our parents, and what kind of kids do you get?
I mean, I'd say I think we get a mixed range of kids that are really good in terms of their education, they know where they want to go, and they've got ambitions and they want to do things. But people who are also finding life a bit difficult, be it due to circumstances.
How do you help them? So they come to you, they come for football. I'm sure you have an idea how you help them out. So if they ask you for help, how would you help?
I mean, I think one of the points Akikbay was saying earlier on about what inspires him is, I think it's similar for me in the sense that when I was growing up and I joined the football club, I saw older brothers within the football club that were going to university, that were doing things, good things for themselves. And that, for me, that was one of my inspiration. Actually, look, Freudwise, he plays for Stepney Football Club, he's going to university. I want to be like him. So one of the things we do try to do is get young people to aspire to senior players within our team, also kind of matching them up to say, well, actually, you're a striker.
That's really practical, isn't it? You see a person going successful.
Yeah. And particularly like people, like we try to relate it through football. Like you're a striker, you want to be like Zola, who's like the most amazing striker into Hamlets. Look, he's doing really well in his life. Why don't you talk to him, get some tips about football, but also how he's gone about his life and what he's learned and the education he's done. So there's some kind of practical as well as kind of aspirational kind of linking between some of the younger players and older players. So we try to encourage younger players to come and watch the senior team. So not only they learn about football skills, but also behavior, like football and any kind of sport. Sometimes it's physical, people get emotional, and you tend to get a bit violent. But when you watch our senior team, they're quite professional in the way they conduct themselves. Someone might tackle them really badly, but they have to stay level-headed and deal with that. And these are kind of skills and experience that you can not only take within a football field, but actually outside of life. Like you're watching players communicating with each other. Whether we're in school, college, or work, we have to communicate with. You're watching them work as part of a team.
Do you get famous guests in your programs, like you have a yearly like events you have? So do you get to link with the famous ones?